So, about 2 years ago, I took a trip to the mainland, and it was my first trip to the mainland in a very long time. And while in the mainland, DC specifically, I attended this not attended, but I went to this restaurant called Poke DC, or actually, let me rephrase that. It's a very modernized, westernized version of the word poke, which is poki, Poki, and it's not pronounced poki, it's pronounced poke, but whatever. So I went there, and here's a couple clips of that.
Oh, how is this mainland poke right here? Oh, sorry, did I introduce? Mainland poke. Let's see how this is. Yo, look at that. They get what is it called? Wait, no, where is it? Yeah, right there. Brown rice. Who eats brown rice? Who eats zucchini noodles on poke? Like for real. Woo, you get the goods, my boy. Oh no, they don't get on brand. Poke there. Poke there. These 4 pieces of salmon are pretty good. 4 pieces. And this ahi that they put through a grinder, pretty good. Cause this ain't normal fish, man.
And this is real poke. Currently, I'm gonna be heading down to Poke Stop. It's like a 5-minute walk or right over. I'll go pick up some poke and we're gonna see what real Hawaiian poke looks like. So, see you then. How's it? Can I get a half pound of the limu ahi poke? Alright, mahalo sa brother. Your boy really be rocking that show you t-shirt while people scream in the background in online classes. Something I've always wondered about mainland poke is why is it so complicated? You know, like, because poke here in the islands, it's not all complicated, bean sprouts and mashed up salmon and stuff like that. It's simple. It's like, it's just a couple ingredients, like for spicy ahi, it's just sriracha, mayonnaise, a little bit of seasoning, and what I noticed from my mainland poke, or the poke that I tried on the mainland, it was all this complicated stuff. I mean, they put lettuce and it was basically like a salad with a little bit of ground up fish. It was just that. And I'm not gonna lie, it tasted good, but it's not poke. Traditionally, poke is very simple because you want the flavor of the ahi or the salmon or whatever fish you're using. You want that flavor to shine through. So for like this limu poke, it's very simple. It's just onions, different kinds of seaweed, stuff like that. Raw onions, actually. And that's one thing you have to be watching out when you eat this kind of poke. It's just the raw onion smell on your breath. And this is spicy ahi. Traditionally, just straight up clean fish, good spice, mayonnaise, little bit of seasoning, simple, but gets to the spot. And as always, served on some rice. I realize that a lot of mainland places add in toppings that aren't traditionally in poke, like bonito flakes and bean sprouts, stuff like that. But honestly, you don't really need all of that. That's just add-on money. It's just a way for them to sell more stuff. Because real poke is very, very simple. Like I keep saying, very simple. Just fish, couple seasonings, rice. That's it. And it's very important that the fish that you get is fresh. A lot of the time when you go to the mainland, you eat the fish there, you eat the salmon there, you eat the ahi there, it's chewy. That's not what you want. You want, and this is coming from someone who lives in Hawaii and somebody who always has access to fresh fish, but regardless, there is a stark difference. And let's taste test this. Clean, very, very clean. There is that spice there, but it's not overpowering. Overall, really good. Simple, delicious, and as we call it in the islands, ono. The key difference is the poke that comes from the mainland. It's like a salad. Poke from here, from Hawaii. Here, you go Tomura's, Tanioka's, Poke Stop. Hell, you can even go Times Supermarket, get some good poke. But nothing ever compares to freshly caught homemade poke. And I actually had a classmate in high school who made his own. He caught his own ahi or tuna. he caught his own fish, whatever that may be. Sometimes it was salmon, sometimes it was salmon. Nothing beats freshly made poke. And we actually had this project in high school when I was a sophomore. When I was a sophomore, our Hawaiian history teacher, he was like, okay, we're going to be doing a couple things, trying to relate, the people of the now, finding ways to live the way the people then lived. So some people made ropes out of coconut husk. I made kulolo, and my friend, the fisherman, the one who makes them poke, made poke. And that was one of the things that really stands out to me when it comes to my sophomore year, especially taking that Hawaiian history class, learning about different aspects of the history, like the mahele, and then, the feats of strength King Kamehameha did, and just generally just the knowledge about the culture around here, because I was never actually taught Hawaiian history before high school. But I did enjoy a lot of Hawaiian food, and like you've seen before, that is real poke. Not high school, mainland poke is not exactly the same thing. It's not exactly a good replacement, and it's not exactly poke the way that poke is meant to be eaten. So, I hope you enjoyed. That's my little video on poke. And, yeah.